Hello everyone, welcome to another video on this channel. Today we're going to be discussing NIO because it's been terrible over the last couple of days. When markets were going up, NIO is still coming down today, another minus 3.4%. Where is the bottom? As you can see, volume is kind of stable here at this moment. Doesn't really play a role. We're going to get rid of that, and we see that the bottom at this moment in time is at that 734 level, which was the low of the beginning of May. Ever since then, we tried to attack the 20-day moving average. Yeah, just closed above it, but couldn't really change the trend. Seems like the big resistance here on the short term is going to be the 20 and especially the 50-day moving average. As you can see, we had a few attempts here to getting above, but didn't really work out. Even here, we only stayed above for a couple of days here as well. Only a short period of time here as well. It just you're looking for signals here on NIO, and I mean it's always a signal the 50-day, but for NIO and on one it just doesn't seem to help. The last time we actually did start a very nice move was all the way back in 2020 when we broke above here and we stayed above. It was the support. We had very nice bounces of that area right here. And yeah, definitely we need to stay above the 50-day for a longer period of time before I would really start investing in NIO. For the longer term, it will be a big buy signal for me if we can stay above that. And from that point on, if we can, let's say the 50 does get a like a move this, and we somehow manage to get above here and then stay above, well, there's definitely new chances available where we can attempt and attack the 200-day, which is also a big resistance here. We attacked that twice, didn't really stay above that. So that would definitely be an area to watch then. And that would be a nice ride up to the 11s, 12s, which are nice gains from here. If we were to break below the 730s, which is a possibility for NIO, I would definitely be looking at the channel we are currently in, and that channel is basically the lows of the downfall since the beginning of this year. And on the short term, that will be at around $4 if we would be going down immediately right now. So be careful for that, because there's basically on the short term just not too much resistance here. If we zoom out, I mean, you could basically come to the lows of around 2019 here, maybe 2020, which was around $2-3, but that's still far away. So I would not really um, look at that right now. The most logical one would be the trend channel we are currently in since this year. Interestingly, this yellow line was a continuation of the 50-day. We also see that the 50-week is at around that level, at around the $13. And what we see is that the 50-week is also a big resistance. It was a resistance back here, rejected every state. We stayed below ever since. Also here, we didn't really get too close. So if we are able to get above the 20, 50-day, 20-week, and we are in a nice upward trend, that's definitely an area to be watching as well. So overall, on the downside, I definitely say NIO could get a fallback if we break below the 730s. We could get a fallback to the 4-5 area. However, on the upside, I do see a nice run possible to at least 12, $13 on the short term, let's say the next couple of months. However, we are still in that downward channel. We really need confirmation of some upward change. And I mean, feel free to speculate already. Begin that's also part of investing. Be investing before the technicals confirm. You get extra nice gains. But if you want to be on the safer side and you are not willing to take too much risk, I would definitely be waiting for a confirmation of a few days above the 20 and 50-day moving average for a nice run to potentially the 11, 12, $13. If you like this video about NIO, please don't forget to give a like and a subscribe. Also, if you are willing to get other stocks discussed on this channel, please let me know. And with that being said, I hope to see you all next video.